Hey, this is Matt Blackburn and you're watching Divine Superconductor TV. Today I'm showing you what I eat most of the day. It is a paste. You can call it the superconductor paste if you'd like. And it is mostly made of bee products. I begin with the ghee and coconut oil. I'm melting it. I have it on really low. And usually it's not a pain to get it out of here, but I'm really having to dig, and if you use ghee, you know how hard it can get to get it out of the jar, especially if it's a deep jar like this. But I'm going to melt 32 ounces of ghee with coconut oil. One thing I forgot to mention is that when scooping the ghee out, you definitely want to use a metal spoon. Normally I wouldn't recommend nickelware or silverware, but with getting the ghee out of here, it's nearly impossible using a wooden utensil. It just doesn't work as well. One more trick with the ghee is I keep pouring in the hot stuff so that it'll soften up and melt. This is really cold here at the bottom, I could feel it. So if it's really stuck in there, this helps to make it easier to scoop it out. And the recipe for this paste is 1 kilo of royal jelly, 8 ounces of shilajit, 1.5 pounds of honey, 16 ounces of ghee, 8 ounces of coconut oil, so it's like a 2-to-1 ghee to coconut oil, 1 pound of bee pollen, 8 ounces of shilajit, which is quite a bit, but all the sweeteners will balance out that flavor. Some type of greens powder, about 8 tablespoons. Just find one. I use one that's mostly algae and a little bit of mushrooms and other stuff. 4 tablespoons of propolis. You can add probiotics in there, and 8 ounces of chyawanprash. So I will show you all of those ingredients right now. Alright, so now pretty much all you do is you mix all this stuff in. Optional is vanilla and chia seeds, but I'll just go through these really quick. Helps to have a wide mouth mason jar to measure in ounces, so you can just fill this to measure out each thing that you're adding. Main ingredients are the royal jelly and the bee pollen, propolis with carob. You can get all these at glorybee.com, and I recommend getting local honey. So 1.5 pounds. I just picked this up at a co-op. I'll add a little more later. 8 ounces of shilajit, another one, more shilajit lying around somewhere. And then a greens powder, try to find one that's mostly algae. And this is just to add trace nutrition, because I'm only going to put in 8 tablespoons of this, so for a huge batch. So yeah, cracked chlorella, blue-green algae, gynostema, moringa, rhodiola, schizandra, shilajit's in here too, and just a ton of stuff. It even has a medicinal mushroom blend, which is nice, 16 of those. I'm going to add extra moringa because I had this lying around, and moringa is awesome. This is Korean red ginseng extract. Ginseng's really awesome to add to this. It's really hard, so stuff that's hard to mix, like this, I will add in first. Just make sure this isn't too hot, kind of like, yeah, it's way too hot right now, so I'm going to wait for that to cool down so that I don't cook all the enzymes in these raw foods. Vanilla powder is awesome, and usually I'll add an ounce. Cinnamon, use maybe like, I don't know, a quarter of the bottle or so. Just play with it. I would add stuff in slowly and taste it. And then pre-soaked chia seeds. So these were soaked in water, and I like a lot of chia seeds. And they add a lot of bulk to the paste, so it goes a long way. After that cools, I will add in all those ingredients I just showed you and mix it up. As long as the mixture is not too hot to touch, to keep your finger in there for a while, then that means you could start adding the ingredients with enzymes. And all the bee products, bee pollen, royal jelly, propolis, and honey, all have live enzymes that are deactivated with heat. This is the same reason why you want to do raw dairy versus pasteurized dairy. Because raw milk and raw butter have enzymes in it. And those enzymes are the spark of life. They're what allow every chemical reaction in our body to take place. So we want to preserve those. With this, I added the ginseng and the honey. And next I will add chia seeds. So you'll kind of realize what order you want to mix in. But as long as you do the pasty stuff first, when the ghee and coconut oil is slightly warm, then you'll be alright. So that is the key. And in goes the 1 kilo of royal jelly. Gonna mix that in. So hopefully this bowl will be big enough for all the ingredients. So I added 4 heaping tablespoons of propolis. And the propolis that I got from Glory Bee has 20% carob in it, so it adds kind of a chocolatey flavor. And next, 8 ounces of shilajit. This is one of the cornerstones of this recipe for the superconductor paste. I just added about an ounce of vanilla powder. Got that from Earthshift products. And I added about 8 tablespoons of this green herbal powder with the medicinal mushrooms in it. I forgot to add, this is one of the key ingredients, chyawanprash. I put about 3 to 4 tablespoons in there. This stuff is amazing, it has a ton of herbs in it. Added a little bit of this moringa leaf powder from Earthshift. Just kind of eyeballed it, probably about 4 to 5 tablespoons. So I added quite a bit of cinnamon. I probably used about, I don't know, a quarter of this bottle. So cinnamon and vanilla make this taste really good. So I missed a little of the royal jelly, so I added that. And now I'm going to add a pound of bee pollen. And the last ingredient will be chia seeds, but I found that this order works the best. So this has not happened before, but I actually needed to split it in 2 bowls because I had so much. And so the last thing I'm going to mix in is the 32 ounces of chia seeds that were pre-soaked with water. If you've been in the raw food community or the health community, you're probably familiar with soaking chia seeds. But if not, it's pretty much 3 to 4 parts water to 1 part chia seed. And that is it. So just be sure that you mix it really well, and then store it in glass in the refrigerator. So this is the aftermath of making the superconductor paste. So I'm going to actually blend that up with some raw goat's milk right now. This is the final product. So this is a lot. This will probably, so it's this, and these 2. And these will probably last me easily a month. You only make it once, it's the easiest meal preparation ever, and I just take some scoops throughout the day. And it's really good blended with raw goat milk, if you can find that. And that is it. That is the superconductor paste. So try it out and let me know what you think.